New this morning, Russia has closed its airspace to airlines from 36 nations, including much of Europe and Canada. This is all in response to a similar move by the European Commission, which shut its air territory to all Russian-owned, Russian-registered, and Russian-controlled aircraft. The ban also extends to private planes owned by Russia's wealthy elite who have close ties to President Putin. Our friend Peter Greenberg is joining us right now to discuss. Let's just first start with the fact that Russia decided to basically do the same thing that the EU is doing. What is the plan here? I mean, is there any plan B?
Reciprocity in this case has its limits. You mentioned they've closed the airspace to anything registered Russian. That means Aeroflot, their cargo planes, other Russian airlines that may not be as big as Aeroflot, and planes owned by Russian oligarchs that are registered there. But there's another issue here. Let's say they could even get in. The problem is, how do they pay for fuel to get back? Because the Russian funds have been frozen. Their banking system is essentially frozen. The ruble has tanked. And not only that, the interest rates have gone from 9.5% to 20% overnight. So it's a situation in which they literally can't get there from there.
But what does that mean for everyone else around the world, that this airspace is completely closed down?
Well, it means, by the way, that you can't get to Asia easily from the United States. You can't get to Asia easily from London. That applies to both FedEx and UPS, as well as commercial passenger planes. And if you have to divert around Russian airspace, your fuel burn is such that you're going to have to stop for refueling somewhere. That adds to time, misconnected passengers, and delays. And then it somehow trickles down to what's happening in the United States. A lot of planes that start there have to come to the United States. If they're late, we understand what happens to the schedule here.
And that's passenger travel, but I would imagine this is going to have a big impact on commercial flights, on flights for goods and services and mail that needs to happen globally.
Right, that's not moving, and that's not moving anywhere. So it's not going in, and it's not coming out.
Okay, do you have any silver lining to offer us on this very dire story about travel concerning Russia and Ukraine?
Yeah, well, the economic impact here can't be sustained for very long. By the way, this applies to hotels, this applies to cruise lines. Cruise lines have already canceled port stops for this summer. They're going out 4 and 5 months out and stopping port calls to places like St. Petersburg. So the economic impact there is being felt. So if they don't get this thing resolved quickly, they're going to have to do something very dire, because when you stop the supply chain, that means goods and services don't move and money doesn't move. And economies then completely falter and collapse.
This might be too big a question to answer in the seconds that we have here, but you mentioned Asia and travel to Asia being affected by this stoppage of air travel over Russia. Would the same thing be true economically for Asia's tourism industry because of this halting of flights?
Well, we're actually starting to see that. Countries that border on Russia are already being affected with canceled reservations and a stoppage of influxing passengers and cargo. So the impact is not just to Russia, and it's not just to the EU, it's global.
Peter Greenberg, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.